Hey Taurus gang, time for your love reading. This is going to be in 4 parts, okay? The first part, if you are a Taurus who is dealing with someone. Second part, if you are a Taurus who is interested in new romantic opportunities that may be out there coming in. The third part will be for Tauruses who are interested in what may be going on with a person that is from your past that is on your mind. And the last part will be for all the Tauruses, okay? I have added another option, at least temporarily, for personal reading, something that is very simple and quick for a simple yes or no question that you can order. We're going to try that out. I still have my other options available too if you want to get more detailed and law of attraction type advice when I read, okay? So with that being said, Taurus gang, if you are dealing with someone, let's take a look at their energy, your energy, and the probable outcome. And I'm going to say that there are probably issues here or you would not be watching tarot, okay? So for what it's worth, we have fire energy, we have earth, we have fire, and water energy, air energy. There's all the zodiac signs, water energy, and earth energy. Okay, your person's energy. Let's talk about that. All right, 5 of Wands, a lot of drama. Could be some outside influences. May or may not be a third party. May just be, people who are meddling and who are being allowed to have an influence over the situation. Or it could be quarreling among you. But when the 5 of Wands comes up, many times it speaks to, and I'll show you the picture here. People don't even know who they're fighting against, who's aligned with who, and what we were fighting for in the beginning. But it just got really, really out of balance. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This can also speak to addictive energy for what it's worth, or, someone who is overly focused on typically work, but not always, but something to where even maybe their identity is based on their work or something else other than their authentic self, okay? Now, there's a lot of emotion here, okay? I do see that because this person, this is probably a very, very strong soul connection, okay? 4 of Wands. And you may be in a long-term committed type situation with this person. That may be, and there may have been a time when there was a lot of happiness and it was thought that there would be, long-term happiness and success, okay? But definitely speaks to some obstacles that are out there, okay? Now, let's talk about you. All right. You got Page of Wands in reverse. Kind of interesting that they have 5 of Wands over here, and I talked about outside influence. In your energy, we have worrying about other people's opinions, okay? I'm just going to say that, and really allowing that to affect things, okay? Now, 7 of Cups in the reverse, kind of just feeling, a lot of despair about this thing and just a lack of purpose. Maybe loss of interest in the thing, okay? Interesting dynamic here because, 3 of Wands in the upright, it does speak to, it is a self-healing card, but it does speak to, there being potential in this thing, okay? And the 4 of Wands in the upright over here. So I think you see some potential and, it's like you see the ships coming in a distance, okay? But I almost get that it's really slow moving because somebody is allowing this outside influence to really come into play. I don't know if this is a third party situation. I don't have that card specifically, but sometimes the 5 of Wands can certainly come up in that situation. And maybe that's true for some of you, and for others, it's just conflict within the relationship, and still others, conflict that is coming from outside sources, okay? The yang, right? The yang-yers, right? In your ear, and you're listening, or this could be your person or you, or the both of you, okay? I'm not so sure which, or it may be both, but okay. Now, all right, so let's talk about this thing. 10 of Swords in the reverse, okay, can speak to a couple of things. I think here, because it's sitting next to the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, that there is going to be, the situation is going to be overcome for most of you. Okay, that's what it looks like energetically. Certainly you have to both be willing to put in the work and to see things for what they are and not to worry about outside opinions. Okay, and you know, the only people that know what is best in the relationship is just the people involved. Okay, just like, okay, you and I, we're having a conversations, we're friends, right? I can't tell you what's best for your life. There's no way I could know that. Okay, my job is to know what's best for my life, okay? And your job is to, you know, go inside and do the meditation so that you know what you need to be doing, okay? We're all designed to drive and stay in our own lane and mind our own business, okay? So stop worrying about other people, both of you, whoever I'm talking, you know, I don't know which one this is, but okay. You know, step into a place where you see one another through the eyes of the divine, and you're doing your own, you know, meditation and filling your own cup up and loving yourself so much, then you have enough to give to another person. Knight of Pentacles speaks to eventual positive outcome. The key word here being eventual. Very true with Pentacles many times. It calls for patience, okay? So I really think, you know, we were talking about that Eight of Pentacles. I really think the out of balance thing for most of you guys is that this person has got their priorities out of whack as far as who they're listening to and not going inside for answers. Boom. I'm just going to call it like I see it. Okay. You know, a lot of need for flowing. Okay. And, you know, trusting the process on this thing. Okay. I think it has staying power. Somebody is focused and worried about loss, or else that Ten of Swords, even in the reverse, would not have come up, okay? So I really am going to, you know, caution you in the fact that if you fear loss, that's exactly what you are going to manifest, okay? And so you have to visualize success in order to bring it to fruition, Taurus. That's kind of where this is. So does it have potential? Yeah, it does. It's got a lot of obstacles, but energetically you're slated to make it. You know, the question is, and this is the question oftentimes when you see Pentacles, is it worth it? That's a question that you will, there, you know, it's not like there's a wrong path in this thing. It's just, you know, which experience you want to have. Every relationship is going to have obstacles to overcome. It's just how much, you know, you want to pursue this one versus going out and starting over. Okay. So with that be, you know, it's almost like the devil that you know versus the devil that you don't know, the devil versus the deep blue sea, but you don't have to look at it that way. Okay. Certainly, you know, if you decide to end this, that's, you know, a decision that you can make. Okay. But the ball is definitely in your court here as to whether you want to continue this thing or maybe step out of the dating world for a minute to, you know, get your own, you know, frequency up so that you can attract better in the future. Okay. It all really, in my opinion, comes down to whether or not that, you know, the nature of the outside influence. Okay. And what that, is it a deal breaker or not? Only you can answer that. Okay. All right. With that being said, Taurus, if you guys are looking to see what new opportunities may be out there, okay, sometimes here we get red flags, caution lights, green lights. Sometimes there are multiple options. We're going to find out, Taurus gang, okay? Let's find out what you got coming in, singles, or, you know, those who might be interested in what's out there. Let's see. All right, Taurus, here we go. All right. Water energy, maybe, maybe not. Air energy, Page of Swords. Somebody's got their eye on you already, okay? Eight of Cups, reversed. Whatever it is, it's got staying power, okay? And a lot of long-term happiness and success and completion. Could be a couple of options here. I think we're describing the one option here for most of you Taurus gang, okay? A lot of long-term success, self-awareness, being at the right place at the right time, and whoever this is ready for the next phase, okay? Relationship ready with a lot of resilience and staying power. This has got long-term ability, Taurus. I likes it. I really, really do, okay? completion, fulfillment in this thing, and joy and happiness with this person. Wow, Taurus. Awesome for you guys. All right. So, Taurus, if you are interested in what may be going on with that ex or a person from the past, maybe somebody's reached out to you or you're thinking of reaching out to them, got them on your mind, want to know what's up in their world, let's take a snapshot. Their energy, your energy, and a probable. Should you guys reestablish some sort of connection? What would happen? Let's take a look. All right. Well, a strong soul connection here, okay? Possibly Virgo, possibly air, possible water, water again and again, okay? Possibly Leo, air again, and water again. Well, all right, so I see positives and negatives, okay? But mostly a lot of positives. Well, okay, all right. I want to talk about your energy first. Okay, first of all, there's a couple of pages here, so we may have children in the mix, okay? And maybe that was even a bit of a problem, okay? But Page of Cups in your energy, okay? Maybe there is just a simple youthfulness in this connection that could very well speak to that as well, okay? Could speak to immaturity, but I really am not seeing other cards that would support that. You know, me there, so I'm not going to think, I'm thinking that is not going to be the case for the majority of people that are watching this, okay? But in your energy, 5 of Cups, okay, you're overly focused on some negatives, okay? This is all about having the reminder to have an attitude of gratitude, and I like to show this because this person is focused on the cups that are turned over in front of him, spilled out, instead of the 2 beautiful cups behind him, okay? You're focusing on the negatives and you're fearing loss again. Okay. And if you fear that here is a heads up that you will manifest that. However, if you focus on things, and this is true not just in love, but everything, if you focus on having an attitude of gratitude, you will manifest more reasons to be grateful. Boom. Okay, you got a lot of emotion for this person, though. You are, you know, in your energy, the world, completion, happiness, joy, success with this thing. Okay, that's your view on things. Their view, let's look at it. First of all, Page of Swords, they're watching you. Okay, just saying. Okay, whether you know it or not, that's in their energy. You know, I think maybe they are withdrawn just a little bit from this, okay? You had the Hermit, okay? But understand, in your case, you know, it's almost like I see them kind of watching you and pondering things, going inside and looking for answers. That's what I'm getting from this. They view you as a very important connection. 2 of Cups. This is strong soul connection, very intense. Okay, the heart's true home many times, all right? That feeling of recognition. This card can speak to reconciliation. This is in their energy. Boom. So I think they're watching you with the hope of this, okay, the connection. And here's what's happening if you go forward. All right, let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Will there be obstacles to overcome? Yes. There is some nervousness here. Knight of Swords. This is, don't be impulsive, okay? Take your time, certainly. That is the advice of this card, okay? Because you don't want to, you know, walk into something where both of you are, you know, so overly focused on loss that you manifest that again. Now, do I see that happening? No. Why? Because, okay, 8 of Cups, strong resilience, staying power, long term, which the 2 of Cups is also that same thing, and that was in your person's energy, as is the world. Okay, that is all of these things. And if that's not enough, the Sun card, happiness, stable, long-term, happy, long-term relationship. It's a marriage card many times, okay? But the ultimate happiness, one of the best cards in the deck, in fact, optimism and being headed in the right direction, okay? You know, this is being ready for the next phase. This is you in your energy, and then this is the next phase, okay? Wow. So, incredible reading for you, Taurus gang, as far as your ex goes. Wow. You know, I'm used to those ex readings being, you know, like Days of Our Lives as the stomach turns kind of thing, and that was just not that. So, there you go. I think it's worth a look, okay? I really do. Just going to say that. Okay. Now, all Tauruses, this part we may find out about money, career, may find out more information about love. We're just going to see what, it's more general, so we're just going to leave it open, okay? All right, here we go. We'll see what we find out from a Taurus gang. All right, so, all right, you may be dealing with an Aries or a Gemini. Some of you, all right, have a very strong soul connection coming in, and we've talked about that in this reading a couple of times for a couple of different romantic scenarios. You've got the Lover's card here and the Empress, okay? A lot of passion, a lot of physical attraction many times, nurturing to full potential, okay? This is a marriage card, parenthood, blending of families sometimes, can mean pregnancy, heads up, okay? And if you got all this passion, then, you know, and you're in that age range, okay, you were warned. Page of Wands, good news coming in, may involve children. Again, I think we're talking love for a lot of you Taurus people, okay? But Page of Wands is a very action-oriented figure, charismatic, youthful energy, physical attraction many times, and that, you know, you got two cards here that basically speak to that, okay? So, wow, Taurus, what a reading. I mean, I'm just kind of blown away by this, okay? Boom. The Lover's card can sometimes speak to having choices, okay? And you may very well have a choice here, okay? Take the high road, use your intuition, right? Just, you know, follow your soul. It knows the way, okay? You've heard me say that many, many times, and certainly that is true, Taurus. Love, love, love it, okay? Let's get some immunology for you, Taurus folks, okay? If you haven't already done so, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, by the way, and hit me up for a personal reading and check out the new different types of personal readings that I've added and I'm trying out. We're just going to see, okay, Taurus? All right, take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Definitely speaking to meditation, right? And a fiery climax approaches. We've talked about Aries a couple of times in this reading, okay? Beautiful. You know, let's see. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius, right? And a new start is coming. We talked about that several places in this reading, okay? So, you know, I'm really encouraged for you, Taurus. Let's get you a quote real quick from my 3x5s, right? This one flew out. It's okay. You just forgot who you are. Welcome back, right? And I never fail. Either I win or I learn, right? Don't look at them. Don't look at those things as failures. They are learning opportunities if you choose to grab onto the lesson associated with those things, right? With that being said, Tauruses, I wish you all the best, and I look forward to hearing from you. And in the comments below, hit the thumbs up. It helps me and other tarot readers, right? Much love to you guys. All right, talk to you soon.